comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Ryan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart waits on it. And that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Gamble, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Man, he smoked that thing. That a boy.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Walter Stewart. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, set to lead off the home half of the second. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count now, 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out.
That's up,
Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Batting ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Arrieta.
Late that time for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, David Chen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Jason Campbell. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jason Hayward becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Inside and low, 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs, the fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Gamble. He flew out in his last at bat.
Gamble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Baez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Tommy La Stella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, center fielder, David Chen.
Stepping in now, David Chen. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Brett's bench.
Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Gamble.
Jason Gamble.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Schwarber.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1-1 the count now. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's Addison Russell. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get under. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself. He's likely to be successful.
Freeman charging in on it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Rob Refsnyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Rob Refsnyder.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And the Braves have done it. They're your National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.